I thought I would kick things off with a little bit about me. Quick fire facts about me that you might not know unless you know me personally, because it's never been done. Not on my channel. I've never sat down and done a Q&A. I've never really talked about just the facts of my life, not the facts of life. Different video. No, the facts about me. Are we ready? Let's go. So, you know my name is Claire Stein. I live in the UK. I actually live in Hertfordshire, England, town undisclosed, but I am about 20-25 minutes from the centre of London by train, which by the way does go into King's Cross. Do, 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 do. You know King's Cross. I am 44 years old. I have 4 children and I recently now have a grandson too. He's only a couple of weeks old. I am completely in love with him. He will not be shown on camera, which is, you know, privacy. So my 4 darlings in age order, I have Cara who is 23, I have Dee who is 21, I have Charlie who is 18, I have Lexi who is 10. Yeah, I was kept busy. So I get this question a lot. What is it you actually do? Do I have a job? Yes, I do, but I work for myself. I don't work in the conventional way. I am an independent travel agent in the UK. I specialise in Disney, but I can book just about everything from attraction tickets to cruises, to package holidays, to UK breaks, to skiing, to adventures, to group tours, you name it, flights, hotels, car hire, travel insurance. All of your travel needs, if you're in the UK, feel free to message. Also, on the side, how I got into all of this, I run a little venture called Pixie Dust Planning. It's not something I talk about very much, but I do custom itineraries for groups, families, friends, whoever needs it, for people who are going to Orlando who simply don't have a clue where to start. Orlando can be really intimidating, and it started out with me doing it for family and friends, helping them with meal bookings, fast passes back in the day to day, giving them ride plans, touring plans, you name it, and it went from there. So that is a custom service you can also commission me for, Pixie Dust Planning. So why the name Claire Freedom Stein? I get that question a lot. Well, the freedom is really about life events that led me to this point where I went, enough's enough. I want to live the life I want to live. So it's not just about the travel, it's about freedom to be unashamedly me, freedom to take control of my own life, freedom to go where I want, freedom to do what I want. It really was about empowering myself and taking it back. And I guess it happened about 4 years ago when I turned 40. Can we say midlife crisis? It was an evolution of things really, if I explain, and I will do a video all about this, but I lost my grandparents 5 years and 4 years ago. My grandmother went first, followed by my granddad, and they were kind of like my surrogate parents. So I lost my dad when I was about a week short of my 9th birthday. Unfortunately took his own life, and they were his parents. I was incredibly close with them, which is why I call them surrogate parents. And when I lost them, kind of the rug was pulled out from under me, and I decided life was too short. Like many people in the last couple of years, you know, I really evaluated where I was I living the life I wanted to be, what kind of life did I want to live, and I connected with a guy who I'd seen on a TED Talk on YouTube called Sebastian Terry. Again, we're going to talk about this topic a little bit more through Vlogtober, but what Sebastian Terry was saying was, if you died tomorrow, would you die knowing you lived the life you wanted to live? And for most of us the answer is no. It certainly was in my case. I did a workshop with him online, and well, the upshot is I ended up writing my own eulogy. Now it sounds incredibly morbid, but it really wasn't. And what you do is you write your eulogy and you're confronted with everything that you don't like about your life, wishes, dreams that you didn't do. Then you rewrite that eulogy with how you'd want it to be. From that, I came up with a 100 list of things that I want to do before I die, so that when my eulogy is read, I will be proud of the life I lived. So over the last couple of years, I have been working on that 100 list, and we have actually completed 16 items. 16 out of 100 in the last 18 months alone. It's not bad going. I've lost count of the amount of Disney trips I have done in my life now, but I have done Disneyland Paris, Disney World, Disneyland California, and Disney Cruise Line. I've now been on 2 cruise ships, the Magic and the Dream. I am booked to go on the Wish next year. My favourite out of the 3 is still Disney World. It has my heart. But Paris has crept up on me. And California surprised me with how gorgeous it was. So it's very, very hard for me to rank and compare because they are all unique and wonderful. Favourite characters would be Stitch, Wally and Figment. I love that purple dragon. If you don't know who Figment is, he is an Epcot institution, and today of all days is Epcot's 40th birthday. Happy birthday Epcot, happy birthday Figment. My favourite Disney World park is Animal Kingdom, and my favourite place to be in all of Disney World is Pandora at night, at sunset, and I can start to watch it glow. If you ask me what my favourite attractions are, it used to be really simple. I used to say Splash Mountain and Magic. I don't think many people have Magic as their favourite, but I love music. But these days it's got a little bit more challenging. I love Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind. I love Soarin'. I love Flight of Passage. Love Flight of Passage so much. And my favourite show is Fantasmic, which is still not back, but I was so grateful to get to see it out in Disneyland, and yes, I did cry a bunch. If I had to give my favourite Disney World resort, it would be the Polynesian. It is island vibes, it is escaping to another place, it is oh, it's heaven. Favourite snack would be a Mickey pretzel with cheese dip. Cheese sauce on anything, frankly. Cheese sauce on anything, chili cheese fries, cheese dip with the pretzels. Jeez. You will always find me near the savoury snacks over the sweet snacks. What can I say? Something you might not know about me is I have struggled with my mental health since I was about 12 years old. I've had bouts of depression. I have had severe bouts of anxiety. I have days where I can't get out of bed, particularly grey days. And it's probably why I'm drawn to travel so much, because I tend to go where the sunshine is. I have had counselling, psychotherapy. I have had, you know, different medications, sleeping tablets, antidepressants, you name it, I've done the whole thing. But I can honestly say right now I am medication free and have been for a little while now, and yeah, going on a year, and I'm doing okay. Am I perfect? No. And I have my slumps, and we are going into winter season and it's not going to go well. I shouldn't say that, should I? I should be optimistic. But it always hangs over me, and there are times I can be totally fine and then out of nowhere, boom, and I am in a dark hole. So this bedroom right here, which I intend to fully decorate, by the way, I'm sick to death of this yucky colour, but this becomes my safe space, and I am under the duvet, not really functioning a lot of the time, so this is where you'll find me. And carrying on from that, you know, I have a couple of really good friends here in the UK, but the majority of my close friends are in Orlando, in the Florida area, and across the United States. So when I'm here, I don't go out very much, and God bless my friends here who do try to drag me out and include me in things. More often than not, my anxiety will bite me and I will think of reasons to stay at home. But you know, you get me out and then I don't want to come home. It is the way it is. So yes, I do have someone in my life. That is Lexi's dad. We have been together 14.5 years with a couple of breaks in there. We are not perfect, but we have been through an awful lot. We find our way. There is a deep love there. We endure, but in 14.5 years, we have never lived together, and it works for us. And So yes, there is someone who is incredibly tolerant of my decision to keep travelling and disappearing on them, but it really is the best way for me to stay happy. I am not good when I'm a caged animal. I'm also loving learning editing skills on videos. If you were to dare to go back 6 years, 7 years on my channel and see when I didn't know how to edit a video at all, I didn't know what I was putting them up on YouTube for. You've got no sense of space, you've got giant gaps without music, you know, all of that. I'm really enjoying, hopefully improving. I hope you've seen improvements in my vlogs. But yeah, photography and video editing has become a hobby, definitely a hobby. I am a massive Marvel girl. I am part of the Marvel fandom. I am obsessed with Winter Soldier. I'm thrilled Sebastian Stan will be back for the Thunderbolts. When I am at my lowest, I will put on Avengers, Infinity War or Endgame, because there are times I go, I just need the Avengers. So I'm never going to let go of the first 3 phases, I don't think. My biggest thrill actually this year was going to Avengers Campus in Paris and California and being immersed in that. I love the Thor movies. I love the Disney Plus shows. I just love being part of that whole universe. I have hope that Gamora and Star-Lord will meet again. I am just a massive fangirl of Marvel. At this point I have been to around 16, 17 countries, and on my 100 list is to visit 100 countries. So I am always plotting and planning trips in my head. Hence, you know, I love being a travel agent because I raid my system finding the best deals, not just for others, but for myself. I have a big trip coming in January. It was gonna be 1 country, which expanded to 2, and then I would have to go via a 3rd, so why not stop there? And now I'm actually potentially looking at 8 countries. It's never enough for me. It's never enough when it comes to travel. I'm like, well, if I'm here, I could just nip to this country. I could just do this. I could just do that. And then I find a deal. And then so it escalates. It escalates. As the kids are getting older, it makes it so much easier. On that note, I just want to point out that Lexi, you know, she is 10 and she's very tolerant of me going away. She has the most fantastic relationship with her dad. Everyone is incredibly supportive of me going away. Do they wish I was here more? Probably. But they are very good. And, well, leading on to the next fact, I have joint hypermobility. That means that my joints will pop and click and give and creak. And I always just thought that I had a weak ankle because I would sprain my ankles. My knees would click going up the stairs even when I was a teenager. I've now had it diagnosed and it actually has got worse, you know, as I've had the kids. What that means for my body is it is falling apart. There will come a day where I will need knee replacements, potentially hip replacements. I now live with a slight shake every now and again in my hands, and it's a strange thing realizing that you potentially have limited time to do the things you want to do. So if it seems that I'm always going here, going there, and endless holidays, as people call them, I don't call them holidays, but endless holidays, understand I am in a race against time with my body. I've got a feeling that 10 years from now, everything I try and do is going to be even more challenging, and I don't want to have regrets. This bit makes me emotional. I don't want to have regrets for my life, and there are things that I want to see and do. I've always wanted to see the world. I had my children young. I got to grab this. I got to grab it now, grab it while I can. Life is too short. Life is too short. Just, I would say to anyone, go live your life. You are the one living it. No one else is living it for you. If there is something you want to go and do, please, please go do it. Don't listen to other people's opinions. Don't let them bring you down. Who cares? Who really honestly cares? What impact does it have what other people think? In the grand scheme of things, have confidence in yourself. Take a deep breath. Go. Take the step. Do it. You are not too old. I'm not physically fit. I've still done some amazing things. Go live your life. Just go live your life. A couple of other quickfire facts. My birthday is August 22nd, meaning I am a Leo. Mark it in your calendar so you can send me your presents. Thank you very much. My favourite holiday of the year is Halloween. I don't care what anyone says. It is way more fun than Christmas. My favourite season is summer, not just because of my birthday, but because of all the sunshine and travel and fun stuff and beaches. I sound like Olaf. Summer and all things hard. I love Olaf. I'm the friend that will always tell you the brutal, honest truth. If you don't look good in that, I will tell you. I am that person. And finally, I am disorganised and my life is chaotic and I don't know what's going on most of the time, and if it's not written down in my phone with alerts going off, I will forget it. I am bad at returning texts and calls. If you actually call me on my phone, I will be terrified. Yeah, that's basically it, because in between I am hiding in my bed, so my mental health and my anxiety battles with my inorganisation and my mess, and essentially it's a miracle that anything gets done at all, and my to-do list is 50 deep long. So there we go, 17 minutes of information about me you didn't even know you wanted, and you probably didn't. I'll be back tomorrow with day 2 of Vlogtober, plus we will have California vlogs in there. I've got Oogie Boogie Bash and my summary of D23. That is an editing job and a half, let me tell you. If you have watched, thank you so much. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for subscribing to my channel and spending time with me. I hope you find it valuable and not a waste of time. I hope you find it enjoyable. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.